the tasks I've given you, or I should say, I'm going to go through and give you are very, very specific. So last week you played on the PhET simulator, we tried to burn the batteries, and you just get used to a new simulator. So what we're going to do today is we're actually going to now use those skills we learned last week and apply them to two different types of circuits, series and parallel. So you've got a direction of what to do here. Go to this link here, open the simulator, get used to parts and batteries. This is what we did last week. So now we're on, all right, so you're going to do series and parallel circuits. So in terms of series and parallel circuits, the first thing you need to do is create an area. And what I mean by that is, and you guys will know it better than me, some of you will, if you're new, you'll kind of get used to it. Down here, there's a frame, or you can press F. And I want to get a custom frame, and here's my custom frame. I'm just going to move it down a bit, and I'm going to call this series. All right. In here, we're going to have a look at series circuits. And like last week, I want you to take screenshots of your final circuit. But today, it's not about playing. It is about laying them out. So here's task 1, series circuits. So what we're going to do is, first of all, open the simulator. And to open the simulator, we simply, you've now got two choices. You can either go to the link here, which is quite hard, or the link there. You click on this link, and then you follow that link, and you are here. Okay. Once you get to there, to this website, we then scroll down, and we go to Launch Simulator, and you're in it. And we press play. This is what you did last week, and then we go straight to the lab. Okay. So now what we've got to do is we've got to follow these instructions and what it told us to do. So it says, build a series circuit and check voltage and current. That is the task. Okay. So you need to use a battery, and it's 9 volts. Going back to my circuit diagram, to my tab, I'm going to get a battery. I'm going to double click it, and it says 9 volts, and I'm happy. All right. The next thing we need is a resistor. That's the R1, and it needs to be 12 ohms. And we need R2 to be 24 ohms. We'll do one at a time. I need a 12 ohm resistor. So there's my resistor. I'm going to put it here. You want to get used to laying it here in the order that we do, because this is how you'll see it in an exam. And this needs to be 12 ohms. It's at 10 ohms, but we're going to change that to, why can't I just type it? Let's go to 12. 7, 8, 9, 10. 12. Okay. So a 12 ohm resistor, as I was asked. We go back to the Miro board and we have a look. So we've got a 12 ohm resistor here. We've got a 9, oopsie days, that's big. We've got a 12 ohm resistor here. We've got a 9 volt battery. So do one at a time, just take your time. The next thing I need is to tick it off as well. It's a big thing I say to, year 10 level, tick things off or underline them when you do them. So next one I want resistor 2, R2, 24 ohms. Going back to the circuit board, I'm going to get a 24 ohm. I don't know, it's 24 ohms, yeah. I bring it over, I click, and I press this button until I get to 24 ohms. It's not the best design, it takes its time, but it really doesn't matter. So I'm just going to make sure I get to 24 ohms as the instructions told me. There we are. So we're at 24 ohms. Now we're at 24 ohms. We've got our 2 resistors. Let me go back. And what it says is, make 1 loop with wires. Okay. Now, let's go back. Let's make 1 loop with wires. Take a wire. Drop it here. And now we've got to keep it neat. All right. I'm going to join these two. Oopsie daisy. Let's join these two together. I'm going to come down here. Come here. There. Go here. Now what I'm not going to do is my last wire. And the reason I'm not going to do my last wire Let's kind of neaten this up a bit. Let's just straighten that down. So the reason I've not clicked my last wire is when I go back to my instructions here, it says number 2, we've just done make a loop with the wires. Use the voltmeter and ammeter to check values. Now, from last week, well, I didn't really touch on ammeters. All right, so let's go here. So we've done make one loop with the wires. We've nearly made it, we haven't completed it because I want to talk about an ammeter and how you add it. So going back, the ammeter is this one here. You want this one. This is the one we're going to expect you to use in an exam and know how it's drawn out, not the one with a little kind of whatever that thing is. So you take this ammeter, you turn it around, make it nice and neat. And now we can connect wires. I'll take this wire here, connect one end to that. And make it neat, because the reason I'm saying make it neat is this is how you're going to see these diagrams. I'm going to do a diagram of this. All right, so there we go. So we've got 0.25 amps. And I really want you to label these. I can't see any way of labeling them. No, we've got no way of labeling them on there, which is absolute. Oh, no. We know values. There we go. Just put the values. So we take the voltmeter and we apply it. 3 volts there. If we go around the other side, we've got 9 volts here. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go down to my right, click on the 3 dots, and click on screenshot. My screenshot has come down. I'm not sure if you can see that. So now I'm going to go back to the Miro board. So in my area for series, I'm going to put my screenshot in there. There you go. I'm just going to make it a lot smaller. It's a bit too big. The next thing I'm going to do, and I don't expect you to do this yet, right? I'm going to draw a circuit diagram of this. Here is my cell. We call it a battery in really real life, but that's actually a cell. That's one of them. I'm going to draw my lines out. A resistor is a rectangle. I need 2 of them. To draw an ammeter is a circle with an A in it for ammeter. Connect my wires up. I'm going to write 12 amps here, 24 amps here, 9 volts there. Okay, the voltmeter that I've attached around that 24 ohm resistor. So all you do is draw a line, draw a circle, put a V in it for a voltmeter, and this is this circuit done. All right. That's part 1 and how to do it. Task 2 is to do a parallel circuit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk you through that, because what I want you to do is to be able to make one. The problem you've got with trying to make one of them is it's not easy to know what you're doing if you've never really done a parallel circuit before. So what I'm going to do, and make it quite interesting, I'm going to put another frame here. I'm going to label this parallel. Oops, well, you can correct my typing. Parallel. All right. And the way a parallel circuit looks is you have a cell. You have wires coming at us. You have a we're going to put a resistor in there like it's asked. I'm not going to put the values in. I'm going to let you guys work it out. I would like a voltmeter and an ammeter in there. The ammeter can go here. Connect it like that. And a voltmeter around there. Okay. So this is a circuit diagram of what I'd like you to do. All right. Oh, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. That's